I was so over it. And no, he didn't get no kiss. And no, you ain't gonna get no kiss. Like, I'm finna be just like Joanna Man.
How about a little kiss? I ain't giving you no little kiss.
You ain't getting no kiss. Welcome to LaVidaRosa. I'm your host Pinky, and today I will be doing another story time. But before we get started on one of those other bad dates I went on, I would like for you guys to leave a big thumbs up down below. Leave a comment down below of your worst date or how you would have reacted in this situation. And of course, subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into this story. Okay, before I start with the story, I have to preface this by saying it's from high school. So if I made any dumb decisions, this happened all the way back in, like, I don't know, 08, 09. So don't judge me. Okay. In high school, I didn't go on many dates. In fact, I believe this was my only date in high school. And it's not that I wasn't necessarily allowed to. I just didn't really date in high school. Like, I had little guys I would talk to or whatnot, but it never got that serious for me. I never had a boyfriend in high school, nothing like that. But it's not like I wasn't interested in boys. So of course, when someone asked me out on a date, I was like, okay. So the guy that took me out on the date, he was I'm not gonna say what sport he played because I feel like that would kind of give it away, but he was really good at the sport he played, so he was very cocky. But when it came to me, it seemed like he would like soften up and be all nice and try to put me up on a pedestal, and he knew how to finesse like a lot of young boys do in high school, and a lot of little young innocent girls like me fall for it. I'm the type of person that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like, if I think you're attractive and I'm attracted to you, really that's all that matters. Everybody else in the world can think you ugly. If I think you cute, then that's all that matters. Once he started, you know, showing me his personality, we was texting. You know, in high school you get that little crush on somebody and y'all be texting back and forth. You like, oh my goodness, girl, he just texted me. He said good morning, he said good night, and little do you know he's sending it to like 15 other people. You know, you feeling special though. So he had me feeling all special and whatnot. He asked me out on a date. I'm like, yes. For whatever reason, I wanted to hide the fact that I was going on a date from my parents. So I met him at the movies because that's where the date was gonna take place. So when I first pull up, he walks over to my car, but he's wearing basketball shorts and like just a regular t-shirt top and Jordans. And I'm like, I thought we were going on a date. Like, I thought on dates you dressed up. Like, it's not like I was the most dressed up, but you know, I did my hair and everything, and I had on, like, I think I had on this cute top and some jeans. It wasn't anything too fancy, but I put a little effort into my appearance, and he clearly did not. So I was just like, this was like my first date, y'all. I'm thinking like, clearly I've been duped. From watching movies and TV, I thought first dates was like, you're supposed to put your best foot forward and you're supposed to be looking all nice and whatnot. That's what I thought. That's what my 16-year-old brain was thinking. He's being very complimentary. Oh, you look nice, I like what you got on, all this stuff. I'm like, thank you. We get the pleasantries out of the way, and you know, I start walking towards the ticket booth or the front door, because that's like in the same, you know, front entrance. And he's like, well, we're not gonna go that way, my friend's gonna sneak us in through the side. And I'm like, wait, what? I became the Mr. Krabs picture where he's like doesn't know like what's going on. I became that picture because I'm like, wait, okay. When I say I was a good girl, I was a good girl. I did everything by the book. The fact that I without my parents knowing I was going on a date, like, they thought I was out with my friends, but I was actually on a date. So to me, that was like, oh my goodness, I'm, you know, really out of line right now. So the fact that he wanted to sneak into the movie theater, this is our first date. What? So before I even got a chance to, like, you know, like when you're thrown off and you just need a chance to like ask questions or just think about what's going on, like, I'm just sitting here like, wait, what? Like, he threw me off within the first 2 minutes of the date. And I'm just like, I didn't have a chance to think before he like grabbed my hand and like, come on. I'm like, am I sneaking into like what's going on? I'm sneaking into a movie. Like what? You know, I'm like completely out of it. I'm so out of it that he has to like put his arm around me and like, you know, he's taller than me, so he's kind of like almost covering, like shielding me. We were sneaking in through the exit. Like the exit is right next to the entrance, but the entrance, of course, you have to give your ticket to who's ever at the ticket, you know, the place to grab your tickets and break it off and you can go on. So we're trying to go in while people are coming out. We're trying to go in and he's like guiding me like this, and I'm just sitting up here like, I mean, I'm being taken hostage right now. I didn't agree to this at all. I didn't agree to this. So, you know, we get in. I'm still in shock. Like, I'm just like, we just snuck into the movies. Like, I've never done this before. This is not me. Like, what? You're already a bad influence and this is the first date. I don't remember what movie we went to go see. It had to be a scary movie because whenever I'm like in a scary movie, I try not to pay attention to what's going on. It's like, it's a waste of money to take me to a scary movie because I'm trying to go to sleep tonight, okay? Whenever I watch scary movies, I'll be sitting up in my bed sleep just like this. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? Okay. Wait, what? That's how I go to sleep after I watch a scary movie. I need to go watch some SpongeBob and keep it on repeat all night. I guess he wanted to see the scary movie so I could be scared and like, oh, cuddle into him. No, I was over the fact that we snuck in the movies. Like, I just couldn't get that out of my brain. I'm like, really? Like, I never confronted him, but I'm like in my head, like, why did we sneak into this movie and you asked me out on a date? Like, you asked me out. You should have been prepared to pay for me and you to come in here. Like, this was the cheapest date ever in life. Like, how dare you? How dare you take me on this cheap date like this and think it's okay? That's how I felt. And he's trying to touch all on me and I think he wanted to kiss me and I'm just like, I didn't do that like outwardly, but in my head I'm just thinking like, boy, bye. I was being nice about it, but I wasn't into it. So after the movie's over, he walks me to my car and it's slightly like drizzling outside. It's not raining too hard, it's just like a slight drizzle. And it's like, yeah, this is the perfect way to end this date because it was terrible from the jump. So what'll be fitting in? It's just dark and gloomy. He's trying to like hold me from getting in the car and like trying to talk to me and, you know, tell me how beautiful I was. And I'm like, it's drizzling. Like, that was back when I had a perm, and anybody with a perm knows you don't get your hair wet with a perm because it's gonna be puffy at the roots and it's gonna look a fool tomorrow. I got things to do. I ain't got time to redo my hair when I get home. And he's trying to hold me outside and I'm like, nah, bro, like, you messed this whole date up. So he goes in to try to kiss me and it's a no-go because I'm like, A, it's the first date and I had never been on a date, but I knew you don't kiss on the first date. And you especially ain't getting nothing, bruh, because for some reason guys think that if they take you out on a date or they do nice things for you or, you know, whatever they choose to do for you, that you somehow owe them something or they feel entitled to whatever from you. I didn't ask you to ask me out on a date, therefore I owe you nothing. Even if you would have paid for me or bought me popcorn, all of that, I don't owe you anything. When you ask me out on a date, this is what you get from me. Good conversation, a pretty face to look at, and a possibility of another one. Like, what else do you want from me? Like, I didn't tell you to ask me out. The whole point of a date, I thought, was to get to know someone better and to actually show someone that you're making a real attempt to possibly have a relationship with them. That's what I thought a date was for. That's what I thought. And he expected to get a kiss from me and you didn't pay for nothing. You snuck us in. We could have possibly got caught. Like, what if we would have got caught? What if we would have got caught? I don't have anything on my record. I mean, I don't know. Do you go to jail for sneaking in movies or do you just get banned? Like, regardless, I would have had that on my record and I can't have that on my spotless record. And there you go, Pinky and snuck into the movies. I'm on the front page of the paper behind bars. No, I doubt that was happening, but that's how big it was in my head. Like, to me, this date was almost like the teenage version of Netflix and chill in 08-09. I was so over it, and no, he didn't get no kiss, and no, you ain't gonna get no kiss. Like, I'm finna be just like Joanna Man.
How about a little kiss? I ain't giving you no little.
You ain't getting no kiss. That's my favorite part. I want to do more story times because I really enjoy doing story times. I feel like my story times kind of show my personality the most out of all my videos I do, because this is just literally how I tell stories to my friends. So I feel most at home doing these story times, and I'll be trying to come up with them, because the hardest part for me is actually remembering the things that happen. And then it's crazy to me because a lot of people enjoyed my last story time, even people that I never in a million years would even find it funny actually liked it. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace. If you ever seen Martin, whenever Shanae is like mad or discombobulated or something, she goes over to the side and has a conversation to herself. That's what I was doing in the car. I was